Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Everything I'm Not by Matilda Mann. It's a beautiful little song used in Life is Strange double exposure. Really nice finger picking song, relatively easy to play as well. I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell. And I do love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, and I've got a Capo on fret number 4. One thing to point out though, she just did a live version of it, and she moved it down to fret 3 and made it a little bit lower, but on the original, the Capo on fret 4. But you'd play it exactly the same. Okay, so the song starts with the intro. It's exactly the same as the verse part as well, and it sounds like this. So to play that, third finger is going to go on B3, first finger on A2, and that is a G/B chord. And we're going to do some finger picking. We're going to play the A2, the open D, the open G, the B3, so it's just straight down. Then you go D, and then the A2, and then the D. So bar 1 slowly. And up to speed. Into bar 2, and we've got a G/C. So we're going to take our first finger off and put our second finger onto A3. And it's the same right hand, so A3, D, G, B3, then D, A3, and then D. So bars 1 and 2 together. Into bar 3, and we've got a D/F sharp. Third finger is going to stay on B3. First finger will go on E2 nearest to your face, and second finger on G2. And similar right hand, but we change the notes on the A string to the E string. So go E, nearest to your face, then open D, G2, B3, back to the D string, and then the E2, and then the D again. So bar 3. And into bar 4, it's going to be like an E minor chord. So open E, open D, open G, then B3, then open D, open E, then open D. So that bar. So the whole line should sound like this. And up speed. Now that repeats round 6 times, twice as the intro and then twice as the verse. And then you carry on into bar 5, which is exactly the same as bar 4. It's just kind of an extra bar of E minor before it goes to the chorus. So bar 5 is just... So the 6th time round will go like this. The whole line basically without any repeat goes. So you get that extra bar of E minor 7. That takes us then on to this next line, which is the chorus. And it sounds like this. So the first chord there is A minor 7. First finger B1, second finger D2. And you can do the same right hand that we did on the previous line. So you play the A, the D2, the G, the B1, the D2, the A, and then the D2. So, and then into the next bar, bar 7. I've called it a D chord, although it's got a 4th in it as well. But just refer to it as a D chord. First finger on B3, second finger on D4, third finger A5. So it's kind of like a C shape, but up 2 frets. And you do the same right hand, so bars 6 and 7 go. Into bar 8, you play E3, open D, open G, and then open B. Just run straight down those. And then it goes A2, open D, open G, and then open B. So bar 8. Into bar 9, and we've got a C major 7. Third finger on A3, second finger D2. And it's the same right hand that we've done, so. And we do 2 bars of that, so bars 9 and 10. So the whole of that line slowly. And up to speed. Now that line repeats, so you play the whole line twice, and then it goes on to the next line where you've got 2 bars of the A minor 7, and then into bar 13 we've got this C minor 9, which is your first finger on D1, third finger A3, little finger on B3. And you do the same right hand, so you play the A, D, G, B, D, A, D. So. And then in bar 14, you just play that as a chord. So bars 13 and 14. 2, 3, 4. So let's play the whole of this. So this is kind of like the end of the chorus. So you play the first line of the chorus around twice, and then you play this line. It sounds like this. Okay, so that's the whole of the chorus. On to the next line, and we've got this little interlude. It's exactly the same as the intro and the verse. The first 4 bars repeat, so you play the G over B, G over C, D over F sharp, E minor for a bar. You then repeat and play G over B, G over C, D over F sharp, then E minor for 2 bars because you play the bar 18 and then you play bar 19 as well. So that little interlude will go. That will take you on to the next line, which is the verse. Exactly the same as the previous line and the first verse. It just repeats around 4 times this time, and then you do that extra bar of E minor 7, which is bar 24. So exactly the same. You play that 4 times round, and then you play the extra bar of E minor 7 on the end of it. So that should make sense. On to the next line, and we've got the next chorus, which is exactly the same as the previous chorus, but on the first time round, you don't play an extra bar of C major 7. So you've got a bar of A minor 7, a bar of that D, G, G over B, and then 1 bar of C major 7. It then repeats back. You play A minor, D, G, G over B, and then 2 bars of C major 7 because you play bars 28 and 29. So let's play that chorus. Here we go. Then on to the next line. It's the same as the end of the chorus that we had before. A minor for 2 bars, and then that's C minor 9. So we've got this. And then it goes to this next line, which is the middle 8, where we've just got. So to play that, we've got an E minor chord, just A2 and D2. And you could either strum it, or you could do the same kind of finger picking if you wanted, whichever you prefer. I'm just going to strum it twice, and then go to a G chord, third finger E3, second finger E3 nearest to your face, first finger on A2, just 2 strums. Then C chord in the next bar, first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger A3, just 2 strums on that. And then C minor 9, we've done that already, 2 strums on that. So that line will go. And that repeats around 4 times. Then on to this next line, which is the same as the end of the chorus. You've got A minor 7 for 2 bars, C minor 9 for 2 bars. And then on to the last line, we've got this little outro, exactly the same as the verse. We've got, it repeats around twice. On the second time round, you don't play bar 45, you just jump to bar 46, where you just play that E minor 7 chord as a chord rather than an arpeggio. So that outro will sound like this. And that's the whole song. So there you go, that's Everything I'm Not by Matilda Mann. Beautiful little song. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, if you could subscribe to my channel, it really helps me out, as does give me a like on the video, that thumbs up button. Press the notification bell so you can see when my new videos come up. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know what songs I should do next. I'd love to know if you've played the game, the new game. I'd love to know where in the world you're from. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want to print the tabs off for the whole of this song, then you can support me on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.